Welcome to Change Grow, where we help you navigate the world of wealth and status. Have you ever found yourself in a challenging situation and felt overwhelmed or discouraged? While it's easy to see problems as negative obstacles to overcome, there's an alternative way of looking at them. In fact, challenges can actually be beneficial for personal growth, development, and learning. Positive predicaments provide us with an opportunity to tap into our creativity, problem-solving skills, and resilience. In this article, we'll explore the benefits of embracing challenges and how they can help us become better versions of ourselves. Life is full of challenges and problems, but not all problems are created equal. There are some problems that we want to have because they are the indicators of a good life. These are the problems that we welcome with open arms because they bring with them a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. In this article, we will be exploring some of the advantages of desirable challenges and how they can benefit us in the long run. Problem that we want to have is the problem of making our mark on the world. This is a problem that indicates that we believe in ourselves and our ability to create value. It shows that we have the confidence to take care of ourselves and our loved ones, and that we want to leave a legacy for future generations to enjoy. This problem is a sign that we have reached a point in our lives where we can afford to think beyond ourselves and start making a positive impact on the world. Problem that we want to have is the problem of deciding which hobby to pursue. This is a problem that indicates that we have the creativity and the desire to break free from the monotony of everyday life. It shows that we have the energy and the passion to pursue something that brings us joy and fulfillment. This problem is a sign that we are not content with just going through the motions of life, but instead, we want to actively seek out new experiences and challenges. In contrast, there are people who are stuck in a rut and have no energy for hobbies or passions. They feel drained by the daily grind of work and responsibilities, and they have forgotten what it means to enjoy life. These are the people who share quotes about how life can't all be about going to work and paying taxes, but they still live as if that's all there is to life. Desirable challenges are the problems that we want to have in life. They are the signs that we are living a good life and that we are on the right path to achieving our goals and dreams. These challenges may not always be easy, but they are worth pursuing because they bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. So, embrace the challenges that come your way, and remember that they are the stepping stones to a better life. One of the great problems to have is figuring out how to spend your free time in a meaningful way. It's a problem that only arises when you have managed your time and priorities well, leaving you with plenty of free time to pursue other interests. The key is to give value to your time, even when no one is watching. People who only manage to get a fraction of their free time tend to go all in, living for the weekends and getting wasted at every party. But not you. You know that you can do both, and the only problem you have is figuring out how to spend your free time in a way that actually makes you feel good. You take your time, you're not in a rush, and you can afford to let life unravel itself randomly if you choose. Or, you can nudge it in a different direction because you have full control of your time and nobody can force you to do anything you don't want to do. Another great problem to have is figuring out how to give back. You have reached a point in your life where the biggest satisfaction you can have is making life better for other people. You have taken care of yourself and your family, and now you have everything you need. The only thing left to do is to enjoy the life you've built for yourself and help others build their own. You don't want to do it for the sake of doing it, you want to make a real impact in the world. You know that the modern world is made by people for people, and you want to be a part of that. So you're looking for ways to leverage your skills and expertise to make a difference, and that's a great problem to have. By recognizing the advantages of these desirable challenges, we can shift our focus away from the negative aspects of our lives and towards the opportunities that they present. Whether it's creating a legacy for your kids, pursuing your passions, or giving back to the world, these problems are a sign that you are living a good life. So embrace them, and enjoy the journey. The problem of maintaining meaningful relationships. At some point in life, many of us realize that good relationships don't just happen by chance. They require constant effort, care, and attention. This is why the problem of maintaining meaningful relationships is a great problem to have. It shows that we value the people in our lives and are willing to invest the time and energy needed to keep these relationships strong. When we ask ourselves how to maintain a meaningful relationship, we become better friends, partners, and human beings in general. We learn to put others' needs above our own, to listen actively, to communicate effectively, and to show empathy and compassion. These are all important qualities that not only benefit our relationships but also enhance our personal growth and well-being. In contrast, some people struggle with their ego and can't put anyone else above their needs. They only think of themselves and find it challenging to build and maintain relationships with others. However, those who have outgrown their ego can afford to have the problem of maintaining meaningful relationships. They understand the value of relationships and prioritize them in their lives. The problem of investing in your education. If you're a lifetime learner, you know that education doesn't stop after school. You're always looking for ways to future-proof your mind and stay up to date with the latest knowledge and skills. This is why the problem of how to invest in your education is a great problem to have. It shows that you value your personal growth and are willing to invest in yourself. You're not just looking for any education, you want quality education that provides meaningful knowledge that can be applied in your own life. You've got a budget for it and are always on the lookout for ways to make your education an asset, not a liability. You understand that a degree doesn't necessarily equate to proficiency in a given topic, and you seek out education that provides practical skills and knowledge. Some people struggle with the problem of not having a degree, while others find it challenging to choose what degree to pursue next. However, those who have the problem of investing in their education are in an advantageous position. They have the desire and means to continue learning and growing, which can open up new opportunities and enrich their lives in many ways. The problem of reinventing yourself. Many people are content with their version 1.0 and don't feel the need to upgrade themselves. They don't realize that their mind, knowledge, and skills are becoming obsolete and outdated, which can hinder their personal and professional growth. This is why reinventing oneself is a great problem to have. If you feel like version 1.0 got you only to a certain point in life, and you need to become a new and improved version of yourself to have a chance at success, then you are one of the fortunate ones who have recognized the problem. It requires you to take control of your own future and make conscious efforts to update and upgrade yourself. Reinventing yourself can be a daunting task, but it is necessary to stay relevant in a constantly changing world. You may need to learn new skills, develop new habits, or even change your perspective on life. It can be a challenging process, but it is also a rewarding one. To begin the process of reinventing yourself, you need to evaluate your current self and identify the areas that need improvement. You need to set clear goals and develop a plan of action to achieve them. You also need to be open to learning, unlearning, and relearning new things. Remember, reinventing yourself is not a one-time thing. It is a continuous process that requires a lifelong commitment to personal and professional development. So, embrace the challenge of reinventing yourself and enjoy the journey of self-discovery and growth. The problem of balancing self-interest with social responsibility. Balancing self-interest with social responsibility is a problem that requires a deeper sense of awareness. Pursuing your self-interest is expected and necessary, but it should not come at the cost of ignoring your social responsibility. You need to strike a balance between the two. In pursuing your self-interest, sacrifices need to be made, and you may have to ignore certain aspects of your life. However, this should not be at the cost of your social responsibility. You need to find a way to manage this balance in a good and healthy way. Managing this balance requires a high level of self-awareness, and it is a problem that only people who are self-aware can even recognize. It takes years of sacrifice, achievement, and perseverance to realize that you may have neglected certain parts of your life that were important. To manage the balance between self-interest and social responsibility, you need to define your values and priorities clearly. You need to understand what is important to you and why. This will help you make better decisions that align with your values and priorities. You also need to be mindful of your actions and their impact on others. You need to be aware of the consequences of your actions and ensure that they are aligned with your values and priorities. This will help you strike a balance between your self-interest and social responsibility. Balancing self-interest with social responsibility is a problem that requires a high level of self-awareness and a clear understanding of your values and priorities. It is a continuous process that requires a lifelong commitment to personal and social growth. The problem of decision-making. Making decisions can be one of the most challenging aspects of life. Often, there are too many options to choose from, and the consequences of a wrong decision can be severe. However, making no decision at all can be equally detrimental. This is the problem of decision-making. Many people struggle with making decisions because they fear the consequences of being wrong. They may overanalyze or hesitate, leading to missed opportunities or regret. On the other hand, some people make impulsive decisions without considering the long-term effects. The key to effective decision-making is finding the right balance between analysis and action. You need to consider the available options, weigh the potential outcomes, and then make a decision confidently. This requires a degree of self-awareness, as well as the ability to manage risk and uncertainty. If you find yourself struggling with decision-making, don't despair. This is a common problem that can be improved with practice. Start by identifying your values and priorities, and then use these as a guide when faced with difficult decisions. Remember that there is no such thing as a perfect decision, and mistakes can be valuable learning experiences. The problem of maintaining relationships. Human beings are social creatures, and we thrive on connection and interaction with others. However, maintaining relationships can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. The problem of maintaining relationships is one that many people face, from romantic partnerships to friendships and family ties. There are many reasons why relationships can be difficult to maintain. Conflicting schedules, distance, and changing priorities can all put a strain on even the strongest connections. In addition, personality differences, misunderstandings, and disagreements can cause tension and conflict. To maintain relationships successfully, it is essential to communicate openly and honestly with the people in your life. This means expressing your needs and desires, as well as being willing to listen and compromise. It also requires being present and attentive, even when life gets busy. While it may not always be easy, investing time and energy into maintaining relationships can be incredibly rewarding. By fostering connections with others, you can build a support system that can help you through life's ups and downs. The problem of overcoming fear. Fear can be a powerful force that holds us back from reaching our full potential. Whether it's fear of failure, rejection, or the unknown, it can prevent us from taking risks and pursuing our goals. The problem of overcoming fear is one that many people face, but it is also one that can be conquered. The first step in overcoming fear is to acknowledge it. Often, we try to ignore or suppress our fears, but this only gives them more power. By acknowledging and accepting our fears, we can begin to take steps to overcome them. One of the most effective ways to overcome fear is to take action. This means facing your fears head-on, whether it's by trying something new, speaking up for yourself, or confronting a difficult situation. By taking action, you build confidence and self-efficacy, which can help you overcome future challenges. Another key to overcoming fear is to reframe your perspective. Instead of focusing on the potential negative outcomes, try to see the opportunities and benefits that come with taking risks. By reframing your perspective, you can transform fear into excitement and motivation. If you find yourself struggling with fear, know that you are not alone. It is a common problem that can be overcome with time and effort. By taking small steps each day and focusing on your goals, you can build the resilience and courage to face your fears and achieve your dreams. Positive predicaments or desirable challenges are beneficial in many ways. They can help us develop new skills, gain confidence, and foster a growth mindset. These predicaments push us outside of our comfort zones and encourage us to embrace uncertainty and take risks. By confronting these challenges head-on, we build resilience and adaptability, which are important traits for success in any area of life. Additionally, positive predicaments can provide us with a sense of purpose and fulfillment as we work towards a meaningful goal. Ultimately, by seeking out and embracing positive predicaments, we can cultivate a sense of personal growth and development, and achieve a greater sense of satisfaction in our lives. We'll see you back here again. Thank you for watching this video Change Grow. If you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community.